What's up, guys? Welcome back to Backstage OKC. It's Fallon OKC and my beautiful host.
I'm your guest today.
Okay, she's still my host, but she's my guest because I'm kind of interviewing her today.
We're gonna switch things up a little bit because I feel like you guys know us, but you don't quite know us.
Yeah.
So we really want to take this time to kind of.
So we're gonna get to know Raigen today.
So interesting.
She's super interesting. I know y'all been wondering about her. Y'all wondering why she went from blonde to black. We're gonna talk about it, okay? But first, let's talk. Speaking of hair,
Speaking of hair,
have you been to Annex Barbershop, bro?
I have not yet.
I've
heard good things.
One of my friends took her son. And she said he loved it. Back to school is happening. So everybody who got kids, everybody who's a guy, everybody who gets their haircut.
Everybody who need an edge up, which is a lot of y'all.
And they do tattoos too, I guess. All y'all, back to school, go to Annex Barbershop, hit up Kenny the Barber.
And he'll take good care of you.
Kenny the Barber on Instagram. Look at his work. I know y'all gonna like that. Anyways, back to hot topics because we haven't done that in a long time.
Wait, are you going to interview me first or do you want to do topics?
I mean, we're going to talk about you in the midst of these topics. I want to hear your opinion.
Okay.
She just really wants to talk about herself.
Anyways.
Astro World just came out.
Yeah.
It just dropped.
It did.
And I was really anticipating this,
I think you and the rest of the world.
I don't know if the world really knows how much I anticipate, how much I love Travis Scott. But I was really anticipating this, and I'm going to tell you, I really wasn't that impressed.
I wouldn't say I wasn't impressed. I would just say it wasn't like a very turn-up-y album, which I think is what most people were expecting.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Because I feel like... Because I feel like with Birds in the Trap, it was very melodic and still lyrical, but still had that, like, boom... But, like, you could still blast it in your car and your head would nod and your speakers bumping and your subs are going crazy. While as I feel like this was just more melodic and lyrical. Because I feel like the only song that I can really, like, that I can turn up in my car and I'm like, is Houston Fornication.
Okay. I'm not going to say that I don't like a lot of songs on there. There's probably like 4 songs.
No, I like the songs. I'm not, like, that's what I'm saying.
As a whole album, I'm just not that satisfied. I'm more satisfied with YG's album.
Okay.
I've been listening.
I agree. I've been listening to it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, as far as I feel like it's 2 different vibes. YG's album is a turn-up album.
Yeah. Which is what I'm looking for in the summertime.
Exactly.
And I know Travis Scott's Ragers were looking for that vibe in on his
I agree. I feel like had he dropped this in the fall to, like, word some more, it would have gotten a different...
wasn't right.
It would have gotten a... Well, because he calls it Astro World, and when you think...
I feel like I should have been listening to this on the way to the fair because fair coming up.
True, but like a September fall album.
It's not giving me fair vibes necessarily. Like I was kind of not satisfied. I wasn't satisfied.
I just think this was like. I think this was him trying to get the Grammys' attention. I think this was a Grammy, an album he wanted to be solidified.
He wanted to be a little bit more recognized for and like seen. Credibly for
like I think people wanted to see. I think he wanted to show off his artistry because the album does flow really well, and it tells a story.
The features, the samples. I'm not gonna lie, the production is really nice.
Yeah,
but as far as like, I'm not gonna tell his.
Honestly,
aren't really.
I think his lyrics are really good. I feel like. I feel like this is the most storytelling I've gotten from Travis because I feel like
he's opened up a lot more.
You get to see the intricacies of his life. You get to see how.
But that's because he has no choice at this point. When you date a Kardashian, you have to open up.
You're not wrong.
His life is kind of being told for him.
I feel like, and he really explains that in Coffee Bean.
Okay.
Kind of talking about with him and Kylie.
Yeah.
And
I hate that he named that Coffee Bean.
Yeah, some of the names. So, honestly, Sicko Mode I know is what everybody goes for. I was not that impressed.
I didn't like it either. And I don't like Drake.
Since when do you not like Drake?
I mean, it's not that I don't like Drake, but I just really, he's not my favorite guy. Like, I'm not just like...
Oh, I didn't know.
I've never been like a Drake fan. Like, I listen to his music,
Would you go to his concert?
I'm I'm only going because my friends are going and because Migos is gonna be there. Okay.
But I would say so. The thing that really pisses me off the most about Sicko Mode is that first minute. To me, that beat goes harder than the other two beats.
I'm so intrigued by that.
Like that first one, I was ready for the beat to drop and just like go crazy.
I changed the song,
and then it changes.
I it was two different songs.
One is awkward because you know how I feel about Travis transitions, and it took me forever to warm up to the one on 90210.
Yeah, they're really
because I loved the first part of 90210. I really wasn't a fan.
I'm not gonna lie, it took me a long time too.
And then now I'm like, okay, I fucks with it, but this Sicko Mode one, it just stops like mid verse.
I don't know why he just
couldn't keep it going.
Yeah.
Because that first beat is just...
Yeah, it was amazing.
It's great.
Yeah.
It gives me, like, I was
He needs us in the studio with him.
Does he?
I think so. I think if we were there
you think he gives a fuck about our opinion?
I think a lot of people give a fuck about our opinions. I feel like a lot of people...
With this Travis Scott. Yeah. His baby mama cover Forbes. Got these other bitches shook.
So, do you think she's there, like, maybe you should...
I don't feel like...
Maybe you should mention me.
I don't feel like any of the Kardashians... Like, I do not see Kanye sitting with Kim Kardashian asking her opinion musically about these beats.
I don't know. I feel like if I was dating a rapper, they would...
Yeah, but we're musically inclined. I don't see them as being, like...
Okay, I don't know, I guess. If I was a rapper, I wouldn't want to date someone who didn't know what I do.
But do you think... But that's the thing. That's the thing. What rappers say and they think and who they date are totally different. You hear all these rappers every day talking about how they want like a normalish girl and a girl that's...
But think about it. I feel like Gucci's wife probably could critique some of his work and he'd be like, okay, yeah, you kind of
But right. Gucci is, I feel like, a different specimen than he was back in the day.
Okay, back in the day. But I'm trying to say dudes who are really with their lady.
Like who?
Okay, Gucci's one.
I need you to really...
Chance the Rapper, I feel like he could probably have his wife
take some of I could see that. I could see them being into it together.
Like, don't make me go down the list.
Keep going. I want to hear it.
I feel like when T.I. and Tiny were together, she probably influenced a little bit.
I think T.I. is very like...
she's musically inclined.
She is, but I don't see... I don't know them.
Okay.
But I, from the outside observer, I don't see her being in the studio with him.
To flip the roles, Safari and Nicki Minaj when they were dating.
Yeah. But I think it has to go with, and this may be a reach, but to me it goes with the whole, like, misogyny in hip-hop and it being so male-driven that they're really not consulting, like, women unless they're, like, peers within their own genre or so like let me word this like I feel like
unless the lady's working in the industry as well.
Exactly. So like when Nas and Nicki yes, I can see Cardi B and Offset being in the studio together saying, babe, do this, do that.
And obviously Safari was a producer, right?
Exactly. I don't see Kim being in the studio with Ye and her saying, you know what, you really need to like change on this sample from Charlie Wilson. I don't feel her like being musically inclined to like 1970s and 60s type era songs that Kanye really sampled from back in the day. Yeah. And her being knowledgeable enough to really acquisition it. But that's just me. I don't know. Maybe Kim got a whole vinyl collection we don't know about.
Have you seen? Because our next topic is NBA YoungBoy, and I've really become.
I'm not.
I've really become a fan of his. Only because
you are.
I like that 666 song.
Bitch. Now I'm not an NBA YoungBoy fan, but 666 Ride.
Yes.
Girl, that was the first album I said, yeah. YG did his thing with this one.
He did. Like he stepped his game up
when he says "Boo, then that be got me saying."
Yeah. Like he's really been.
YG has.
He's climbing. I thought he peaked, and he keeps going.
That is an artist, I will say, you actually like their growth and them experimenting and trying and getting better. Because I remember do you remember, how long have you been a YG fan? Like, how much of his discography are you familiar with?
No, I really wasn't a fan until he got out of jail.
Okay, so I remember when YG was making like jerkin music, like and the New Boys and shit, like that California shit.
I've heard it.
Like that's the shit I heard from him on MySpace, and then Tooted and Booted.
Yeah.
And then like his Just Read Ups 1 and 2 are really good, but they just have a different vibe than this stuff.
Yeah.
And I think his first album he first came out with when he tried to like be more gangsterish, I was like, But then My Life is Brazy. Yeah. That one, and then this new one. And then what's the one in between the two? Hold on, let me look it up.
Well, what are they?
I'm trying to think. Anyway, I really have liked his like discography since probably 2013 and up.
No, yeah, he's definitely made a lot of moves. He's definitely come up. You know, he's definitely been working with a lot of people that's probably gonna make him like a, you know, he's gonna be
household name. So it's still Brazy,
a household name for
which
sure.
was 2016. That one was all right to me. No, I like that one.
Yeah, he's just constantly been coming out, and it's been nice. Anyways, back to NBA YoungBoy.
I don't like
Why
him.
did you say that? Why don't you like him? Have you seen his new girlfriend? Have you seen her?
He got a new one he's not beating on.
Was he beating on his
Yes.
girlfriend?
Bro,
you be knowing. You be like looking for these new rappers.
I don't. The shit, first of all, they do it to themselves. They're so fucking public about it. Because they know nobody will give a damn in 2 weeks. Because when men abuse women, nobody cares.
Okay, right.
Especially if they're your favorite rapper.
Okay. Well, he's not my favorite rapper.
I'm not saying you. I'm speaking in a generalistic sense.
He's been in my orbit a lot lately. Like,
I know.
Whether it's YG's feature.
He just blends in with these new kids
like,
to me.
He's been on Instagram and his new girlfriend.
I
mean, and he's coming to Oklahoma City now.
I'll be in
Sunday, September 2nd.
You guys go to the show if you like him. Support.
I'm definitely going. I haven't seen him live before, and I'm a new listener, so I'm just gonna get my ears ready, train them up, go to the show, and see if I like it. I'm gonna definitely let you know. I'm gonna let y'all know.
You let me know.
Raigen. I wish you'd be more excited about it. So Chevy Brick.
I'm about to be fake. You can like him. I'm not. I don't have to like the music you like.
Okay, whatever. I feel like you don't like him because is that the only reason why you don't?
I just don't like his music. Like nothing about it to me is just like.
Okay, you just don't rock with it.
Yeah,
what
that's
about
fine.
Juice WRLD? Okay, so he's coming here too.
I don't know how I feel about him.
Okay, so
I don't dislike him for anything that he's done personally. I don't know. I'm like trying to ride his wave.
Okay.
And I just haven't gotten there yet. I'll probably be there soon.
He's featured on a song that reminds me of you, and the title is called Blink 182. Have you heard it?
No.
Oh my god, I'm gonna let you listen to it after this. But I recently became a fan of his too.
I really need to like go through his music in depthly.
He's just kind of been in my orbit.
Believe it or not, the song that
he's known for
his single.
Lucid Dreams.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it, but there's probably other stuff I like.
You know, there was a lot of dudes that I knew that loved that song. Like random dudes that I would never think listened to him. Hood ass niggas. They were like, nah.
He has like a he's like a black Post Malone.
I love him though. Like I love.
No, I love his aesthetic. I love that he's different. I love all about that.
Yeah, you just haven't gotten into it.
I just haven't gotten into it yet.
Well, I'm about to get you into it after this. She about to be a fan, y'all. She about to start following him on Instagram.
Probably not that, but yeah. I'll listen
Anyways, he's coming here. Are you gonna go to the show? If I can get you to like him, are you gonna go to the show?
Yeah, September 8th.
Yes, September 8th.
OKC. Support.
It's definitely gonna sell out.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure. I feel like there's a lot of people here that I know. I mean, there's a lot of people.
I think to me, he's like a little weirdo, like Uzi, and I love a little weirdo.
Yeah, he's coming through the Uzi vibes.
I love it.
He's gonna follow in Uzi's footsteps.
I love Uzi. I feel like people want to hate him so bad, and just because he's so different, and he's just like
he loves that people want to do that.
Him and Cardi's taken like I feel like a little bit of a different
Cardi B.
Playboy Cardi.
Yeah, you're right. He has. I saw an interview from him the other day. Kind of doing like an update, and he was just kind of like being more open and being more real. And
I feel like his music is a lot different from his awful record days.
Oh yeah, for sure.
How do you feel?
You know, I heard that he was with Cozy Tapes, ASAP Mob.
Yeah.
But I heard that he recently kind of like signed a deal with QC.
Who's QC?
Like QC, Coach K, where Migos, what's his name?
Quality Control.
Yeah.
That's the label he signed to?
That's what I heard recently.
That's not bad, but that's interesting.
Like
I don't feel
like
like his music matches.
I don't know.
Those vibes.
What's his name? Lil Baby signed to QC. Of course, Lil Yachty. I don't know.
Okay, so maybe they have a different roster. I didn't see Yachty being on them. That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I just feel like your label can really affect your sound of your music, because once you're not in that independent route anymore, it becomes more of like in-house politics. So like the features that you have on your albums usually get cleared through the people on your label. The producers you work with get cleared through the people on your label.
Yeah, I just didn't know how that works. Is he still working with ASAP Mob? Is there a transition there? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I know. I don't know how legit
was he ever ASAP Cardi? ASAP Playboy Cardi? Did they ever
like,
give
was
him?
the ink ever dry on that?
I don't know.
I know, but which means he could hop around, you know? And I would love to see when he makes it. I don't
understand. I feel like once you've made it, especially being a SoundCloud rapper and already having a following and then breaking through. Well, maybe
he's just trying to do it a different way.
No, but this is just I don't understand. To me, I wouldn't sign to a label.
And maybe that's why he's not signing.
I would take the chance. Because if you can already make it on SoundCloud and you can already have your name known and have your own following, and then you break through the mainstream, to me, what would be the point of then, locking yourself down?
ASAP. I feel like Playboy kind of goes and sees like, let's see
what y'all doing over here.
Let's see what we can make together and see how that comes out. See how it plays out, and then I'll, think about it. And then they probably do it, and now he's like, oh, let me see what QC can do with me, and we can see, he's like testing him out. Maybe they give him really good offers so where he can have that option.
Maybe.
Interesting.
You know who I'm very proud of, and I never saw him becoming the big superstar that he is, and being so musically inclined? Sway Lee.
Really?
Did you see that coming? I didn't.
No, not by a long shot.
Because, you've noticed he's kind of becomes a Beyonce of Ray Shermer.
Oh, yeah.
Just, the feature, his features are really making songs. Because without his little chorus on that French Montana song, Unforgettable, we wouldn't have... That and the producer.
That's the only reason why.
Literally, it's him, the producer, and then, French Montana.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of French Montana? How do you feel about him?
My sister loves him.
Really?
That's the only thing I can say about him.
I would not
care about him, have any feelings for him, or listen to him if it wasn't for her.
I feel like French Montana just knows how to pick his producers and his features. Other than that, nothing about him is extraordinary, in my opinion.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't feel like his lyrics are that extraordinary. I just feel like he knows how to make good. He knows how to make everything else that requires a hit, and then he himself is very... I've never...
had a green card.
Really? Probably. He's from Morocco.
Yeah.
I've never, saw a French Montana feature and was like, oh yeah, French Montana body.
Yeah, I've never
anticipated.
It's never made me want to listen to a song more, for sure. If I seen him as a feature, I might. I gotta see who else is featured.
Even his anything he features on, to me, he's never the best on it.
Yeah.
It might not be bad, but it's just not the best.
The only time I listen to him is when he does those big collabs. You know what I'm saying? With multiple artists.
DJ Khaled loves to tap him onto things.
Yeah. Okay, so we went to Logic last week.
We did. I enjoyed it.
If y'all don't know, Logic was at the Zoo Amphitheater last Wednesday, or y'all probably don't know when that was, but it was a while ago, early August, late July.
I have said it and I'll say it again. Oklahoma and most southern regions love white rappers, and white rappers will always do well here.
They came out for him.
Boy. That might be as packed as the Zoo's been all summer.
Hopefully it's that packed when Wiz comes.
I think so. Because Wiz gets the stoner kids, the stoner frat boys to come out.
Yeah. I feel like some of that crowd might be there.
So, yeah, I enjoyed it. I realized I don't know as much Logic as I thought I did.
I haven't been listening to nothing new from Logic, but all his old stuff, I was on it. Every new Logic drop, I was listening to it.
Yeah, we used to listen to in the apartment. I think that's because we used to really that was let me get my mind, right?
Yeah,
Big Sean. What was that? Was that the first Bobby Tarantino?
His old school shit was so amazing, but now he has to mention how much black he is, right? I was listening to the song today.
So that's really funny that you bring that up. That's the real thing. That's funny that you bring that up, because there was an account that me and Netta used to love on Twitter called Thug Tier, and he would always be like, is Logic mixed? He would always
is he?
Yeah, obviously, but because he says it so much. But to Logic's point, a lot of people that are biracial already have, I feel like, identity issues on identifying that they're black and they're white, and Logic is very white passing. So then adding that onto your biracial identity brings it down a different path. Because like when you're like a Drake or a J. Cole where you're mixed but you're still obviously black, you don't have to worry about it. Because I think I was watching an interview about Logic a long time ago, like 2012, and they were asking him basically if he says nigga. And he was like, in public spaces, I don't really engage in that because I know I look white. Yeah. I know how that can be perceived.
But how can you like switch it off, switch it on in public places and not, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, do you say nigga at work in your white office job?
No.
That's how you can switch it up and switch it off.
If I'm talking to a black person.
And I'm sure, but he's probably
might be like, girl, nigga, don't. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying like when I'm at work, I don't be just like bitch hoe slut. Like I would just let him roll.
Yeah.
But when I'm with my friends, then I would assume he does the same thing.
I don't know. I don't see him in a business setting like that, so it's just hard for me to position.
True, but I just think it's the same mindset of
I don't know.
Being weird with your words.
I would hate to be put in that mindset. I would hate to be put in that position.
And I think that's what he tries to like. He compensates by letting y'all know I am mixed. My daddy black.
Interesting. Well, were you pleased with the show?
I thought he was a really great performer.
Yeah.
He's very engaging with the crowd. It's very interactive. I love an interactive rapper.
Yeah.
I like... Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I don't know where I was going to go with
that. The opening act.
Kyle, and now was sad.
Yeah, Kyle was the best one.
Really?
Yeah, at the end of his set, he brought out a huge surfboard and, like, rode the crowd.
For what song?
I don't know what song it was. I have the video, so I can probably listen back and find out. But he was like, they were holding the surfboard up, and he was like surf riding them.
That's cool.
You know, it was kind of lit.
Kyle has a new movie on Netflix about to come out. It looks hilarious. Wiz Khalifa's in it. Time out. Let's talk about this and then finish back on Logic. So it's a show on a movie on Netflix. So it's Logic is based. Not Logic. Kyle is a struggling rapper trying to make it, and so he ends up being at this show, and Wiz Khalifa's there, and Wiz Khalifa smokes him out, and he gets super high, and he performs, rocks it, but gets really sick and vomits all over Wiz Khalifa and has a seizure, and then he goes viral. And then he goes viral, and so he has this seizure dance, and calling him Seizure Boy, and so he's basically trying to rehash his image, to not be such a loser.
Because he probably made a meme.
So yeah, Wiz is in it. Tiana Taylor's in it. She's a stripper. She is in the movie.
Wow.
I think French Montana's in it. A couple other people are in it.
Interesting. It's on Netflix?
It's gonna come out, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be looking for that.
It looks actually pretty entertaining.
Thank you for the free promo. Anyway.
Oh, one thing I want to go back to about Logic and his music. I like that he's a positivity rapper, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I feel like, for some reason, in hip-hop, you have to be... Anything that's deemed too positive is, shunned. You can be a rapper and have a positive song.
Yeah.
But if you're just, a positive rapper...
His level of positivity at the concert was just enough for it not to be, people to be turned off. You know what I'm saying? Okay, dude, you're just trying to...
You think pander?
Yeah.
But why is it that we can be turned off about that? The shit that is, very volatile.
But not volatile, but I'm just saying being turned up, not really, there's a lot...
But there's, a lot of violent shit that people listen to and love and go up for.
I can't really say because I don't really know, Logic's songs.
No. I'm not even talking about Logic. I'm speaking, in hip-hop in general.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying, I think we all, aside from the song, we can turn up from the song, but I'm saying, in between each song, how he would kind of make, or his music is kind of like that, but he would kind of talk about how people should be, and you know what I'm saying? Kind of check people, everybody good, how that one dude was being negative, and he, kicked him out.
Oh, yeah, he did kick somebody out of the crowd.
Being kind of rude. Yeah, which I get, and we've been to concerts where they've thrown stuff on stage, and, rude. But, I understand, but as far as, the music...
They saw Mob fought the whole crowd at South By.
There's a time and a place. During the song, I don't know. I just don't feel like...
well, I was speaking music in general. I feel like some people try to clown Logic for being so positive. I mean, yes, he kind of goes over a bit on his biracial identity. He says it quite a bit. But I feel like with him, you know, like, even there's that one song saying, like, he made $10 million and, like, being, like, nice to people, and he's going to save his money and not blow it all because why have this career where you had all this money and then not be able to provide for your family?
Yeah.
Which a lot of you niggas do.
Which, I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like people don't listen to him because he speaks that way. And I don't feel like they listen to him because...
I do. I feel like that's why people clown... Well, actually, I don't know about Russ because I don't listen to his music that
I don't really know.
But you know, like, Russ is like a meme in a sense now.
Okay, can I say, as a previous Logic listener, because I want to say he used to not be like this. He used to not be as conscious as he is now.
I disagree.
I don't know.
I would say he was conscious, but it wasn't probably as adamant and forefront.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I don't feel like it needs to be as adamant and forefront.
Yeah, like, I don't think he needs to talk about him being mixed in every song.
Yeah, I don't think that's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, what he was doing, 2015, 16, 17, not 17, 2014, 15, 16 was when I was listening to him. And I loved everything he put out, every type of...
But maybe that's a good in a sense, because I feel like with his fan base being predominantly white and him talking about so many black issues.
And maybe that's why it didn't fit for me. He wasn't talking to me, so I couldn't...
Like, we've been through this.
Yeah.
It's y'all that don't know it.
I gotta dismiss myself, you know? And then that's when I picked up the Wiz album.
I still haven't listened to Rolling Papers 2 because I hated Rolling Papers 1.
Rolling Papers 2 is amazing.
You can't... Okay. So, as far as Wiz Khalifa, because I have been a Wiz Khalifa fan.
I haven't been a fan since 28 Grams. It's 28 Grams, and then
that was the first album Wiz album
you
were really
like
into?
The last album I was infatuated with.
That was a mixtape, but I agree.
I mean, mixtape albums.
So one thing I've said is Wiz's mixtapes are always way better than his albums.
Okay.
And I don't know if that has to do with clearancing, you know.
So what is Rolling Papers 2? I mean, like, I know it's an album, but like...
How does it feel for me?
Yeah.
I honestly haven't listened to it enough, so it wouldn't be fair for me to judge. A couple of the songs that I've listened to, I've liked the one with him in.
The quality is album-like, but I feel like the flow is mixtape-like.
Okay, then that's good. Then that's what I love.
I love the whole project.
Because, like, the very first one, because, again, I've been a Wiz fan since, like, Star Power. And so, like, seeing him grow and evolve in his music sound. But then it's like when the first Rolling Papers dropped.
His creativity with his lyricism is amazing.
And then, like, when the first Rolling Papers dropped, I was just like, what is this? Who are you?
I just like how, if you listen to the whole thing, it's a little bit, everything's different. Okay. Like, you're going to get a little bit of every kind of sound. You know?
So does that flow? Because trying to do too many different sounds on one album.
Unfortunately, like, I mean, weirdly enough, it flows.
Okay, I'm going to listen to it, and we're going to get back to this discussion. But now, I think we got some good shows coming up.
I think we do.
What other albums have dropped lately that you've been feeling? Oh, Mac Miller's dropped. I haven't really listened to it yet, but I have heard good things.
Project. I have it downloaded, but I haven't listened.
And so did Ellie Mai.
Can we speak about some local projects that's dropped? Because I was listening to a local drop from Sly Rex.
Okay,
he's featured on the song. I don't know who Chase Aaron is. I don't know who that is, but it's like an R&B song. It's really nice. If you haven't heard it, go to Apple Music.
Friend of the show, friend of the Sooner Cypher.
We're gonna soon have him on the show. He has a project dropping soon. If you don't know him, that's my friend Sly Rex. So, yeah. I just recently heard the song and I like it. I'm really proud of him. Seeing his growth.
Growth. Insecure is back on.
Is it?
It's this week. This Sunday, I think.
Okay, I'm glad you reminded me because I'm like, did it already start or did I miss it?
Can we talk about just all of the great projects? Me being like a film kid and like loving television and stuff. How much we're seeing ourselves now reflected in this day and age. Okay. Like, I really like...
Okay, yes. How we're seeing ourselves reflected in media.
Yes, thank you. Like, even just, like,
generation.
Insecure. Yes, our generation. Because it happened a lot in the 90s. Mm-hmm. But there was, like, I feel like a gap in the early 2000s, which we weren't really... In the mid.
They weren't aware of how we are and we were growing into ourselves. I don't know.
Because it's like... now that I'm older, I would really love, and I guess Insecure kind of fills that gap, but I would love to see it focus more. I want to see
new show focusing kind of off of like different world would do that because it's going to be college life.
Yeah, so that's what I would love to see, which I feel not Grownish does a really good job of that. Have you ever watched Grownish?
I've seen like one episode.
So I
liked that one episode.
Grownish is good. Grownish is good because it's not the same comedic family feel as Blackish. They divulge into like deeper topics. Mm-hmm. And Yarashi, I think, does a really good job. Yeah. The Hispanic girl from Secret Life of the American Teenager is in it. Okay. Luke Saba is in it.
I've seen it. Yeah, so, he was like, at the episode I seen, he was gonna take her. He made her a dress.
Yes, that's the same one I saw because she thought they were like, she had him and the other guy.
Yeah.
So I really like that.
That was a really good episode.
But I would love to see more of like a Girlfriends type reboot.
Yeah.
That merges like with
sex. They're trying to push that. They're trying to push that right now.
I think so. I hope so.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Insecure kind of tries to do that, but it doesn't. It doesn't focus on the background characters enough for it to quite get there. Because the whole thing about Sex and the City, it was like Carrie and Girlfriends, like Joan was the main person, and then you had like all the other ones that had as much equal street time, but it was told from like Joan's perspective. Yeah, and like with Sex and the City. So I would love to see like a 20-something or late 20-somethings in the media age, like trying to date, trying to talk careers, families in New York City, gentrification. I think that'd be a really good show.
I mean, I want to say Issa Rae is paving the way towards that.
She is, and I think that's what I do love about Issa is that she taps other people. So I would love to hear it not just written by her, but her to tap other up-and-coming directors and screenwriters. Like Karina Evans right now is killing the game in the music video world. Like, when was the last time we had a prominent Black female director, music video director? Because the people I came up loving with were Hype Williams, Director X, you know.
The big names. The guys.
The guys.
The fellas.
And then even like Ava DuVernay being like a big, prominent woman of color in film that's directing things. She was like the first to direct a movie with over like a $200 million budget with A Wrinkle in Time.
I've never seen A Wrinkle in Time, but I know about that film. I know all the kids have seen it, except for this kid.
That was a good one. And then, like, Black Klansman, the Spike Lee joint coming out. There's a lot of black-ass movies coming out.
Oh, my gosh. Can we just talk
Everybody, go see all these movies. Don't just go see Black Panther. The Black dollar has worth. You saw that with Black Panther. Yeah. Go support the rest of these movies. Yeah. And support other people of color with Crazy Rich Asians. I actually want to go see that. It looks good to me.
Crazy Rich Asians?
You haven't heard about it?
No.
So it's the first movie in 20 years to have an all Asian cast. Like, all the leads are Asian, the directors are Asian, the producers are Asian. Like, it's about a woman who's dating this guy, and he takes her to Singapore to meet his family, but what she doesn't know is he's, like, the rich family of Singapore.
Okay.
And so, just kind of dealing with that.
The movie coming out.
Mm-hmm. It's based on a book.
Hit up Raigen. She's the moviegoer, y'all. If y'all want to know what's coming out, what's coming to theaters, she gonna let you know. If you don't feel like watching a trailer, she gonna just
I'll tell you the trailer. We can make if y'all want to know more about movies, we can even add a segment.
Raigen,
I can tell you the weekly movie rundown.
She knows every
which is weird because bitch, you used to go to the movies more than me.
I did, but
you were always at the movies.
I was going to the movies because I had dates. You know what I'm saying? I had dates to the movies. And I was, like, more intrigued with my date than the movies. So I didn't really pay attention to the movie.
Then why didn't y'all just go to dinner?
Because, like, you know, we just like spending time together and just going to the movies, you know. I had to make a commute.
To me, okay, so, unpopular opinion, movie dates, like, for first dates, honestly, dates and period, really aren't good dates.
Okay.
If you're getting to know someone. If you're already, like, an established relationship, that's fine. Yeah. But, like, trying to get to know someone.
Under the circumstances we were under, it made sense.
It's awkward. Because it's like, you can't talk in a movie. Yeah. So it's like, how can you get to know the person?
Before and after the movie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then the big chunk of your date is the film.
Okay, I guess. Sometimes we went to dinner afterwards, you know. It would be fun, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all already had an established relationship. I'm talking about like a first date. Okay. Don't take me to the movies. That's weird.
Well, the first date he did take me to the movies.
And that's weird.
I don't know. And then every time we went to movies, I'm like, we went to the movies.
I'd rather go to dinner and like go putt-putt.
He'd be like, what you want to do? I'm like,
or go bowling. Or like go play pool.
We did that too, but I want to do things that don't really require too much work, you know? bowling, you gonna break your nail. You know, putt-putt, I want to do things I'm good at, and I'm not really good at putt-putt and top golf. I'm not really good at, like, swinging golf clubs. I'm not really good at that.
Things that require swinging. Fallon just ain't about.
I mean, I could probably, you know, if we go to a batting range, you know.
Batting cage.
A batting cage. I ain't never been, so if y'all trying to take me on a date, go to a batting cage. Raigen, let's go. I want to go to a gun range.
I honestly kind of have a date set up for a batting cage.
Really? Can I go? No. Can I bring a date?
No,
we can double
bitch,
date?
no. I'm trying to get to know this person. I don't want a third wheel. Or
Fine.
Fourth and fifth.
Whatever. Okay, that's nice to know, though.
Well, we can go to Empire after.
Okay.
Empire Slice House.
That's our favorite place to go.
So, I mean, are we ready to wrap this shindig up?
I think so. I think I'm ready to
Fallon,
get some food.
as y'all can tell, is a very terrible interviewer. She definitely needs my help. She asked me, one question.
I mean, Raigen,
I probably asked her more questions.
I feel like you're really an open book. Y'all probably can tell how Raigen is right now.
But do they know my dreams? My realities?
Girl, you are living your dream right now. This is a dream right now, y'all. We are living the dream.
We're living the dream.
I can't be in a better space.
Did you see Faith Evans and...
Bye, Backstage OKC. We're not going to say this on the show. We gotta wait till you press the start.
Why? This was a hot topic. Faith Evans? As in Biggie's ex-wife?
Stevie J?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird. That's weird.
Stevie J is just weird. Everything he does is weird. Every time he has a kid is weird.
Can we just talk about how, like, him and... No, not Eve.
I mean, well, okay, I'm talking about, like, Mimi Fox.
Oh, his Love and Hip Hop exes? Yeah. Let's end on this note. Ladies, if you think there's a man that you can't get over, just remember this. Eve and Stevie J were once engaged. Now she is married to a billionaire with a seat on The View.
Yeah.
So, ladies, there's always room for growth.
Yeah.
And excellence.
Yeah.
Don't let anything hold you back.
Let us lead the way. Backstage OKC, girls. We're going to put you up on some game, ladies.
All right. So, I'm Raigen.
I'm Fallon.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.